last year BYU obviously came up just short of getting to the title game. What does it mean to this group to come in and take that next step and have a chance to play for a Big 12 title on Saturday?
Yeah, it means a lot, and especially on senior day, and yeah, I mean, we've worked so hard, and just to see the hard work pay off. But you know, we got a big task ahead, and we gotta go attack.
Bear, you're a true freshman. How does it feel to play in the Big 12 championship game?
Yeah, well, we're not there yet, but it feels good, and we just got to attack practice and just keep going.
Bear, this is the third time you guys have fallen in a 14-0 hole this year. What is it about your ability to rally back and put that behind you and move on and score 31 unanswered today?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately we've been there a couple times, and you don't want to be there, but Coach Sitake harps on it a lot. It's just culture at BYU and just trusting the guy next to you to get their job done, and it just comes down to execution.
Yeah, the first quarter was different than the rest of the game, obviously. Was there something that UCF showed you in the first quarter that was unexpected?
No, not really. I mean, we just, we just weren't playing our best, and yeah, at that point, I think we had like 3 plays and pretty long duration in that first quarter, so it was just kind of slow for us. But yeah, we just we knew we had to bounce back, and I thought we responded well.
How big was Parker Kingston for you without Chase?
Yeah, he's pivotal role in our offense, and to see him step up, yeah, Parker's a dude.
What has Chase Roberts meant to you in their 1 year being here so far at BYU?
He's meant a lot, and he's given me so much confidence and trust, and our relationship is just great, and yeah, I can't wait to have him back.
Bear, do you think learning that you're in the championship game before you even took the field had any effect on the start at all?
No, I don't think so. I think we're all pretty mature and grown up, so it didn't affect us.
Bear, what was it like watching those seniors and the guys being honored after the game, walking across? You've obviously had to rely on them a lot as this season as you've gotten acclimated to your role. What was that like for you?
Yeah, just to see it kind of come to realization, like this is their last year, and but yeah, it was sad, but also joyful just to see them smiling and to get the win with the game today. But we got to make this season last even longer for them.
Bear, do you think this team deserves to be in the playoff?
Yeah, I think we deserve to be in the CFP.
Why is that?
I just think we got a great team.
Bear, when you got the starting job and you looked around the talent around you, did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that this team could go 11-1?
Of course, yeah. I mean, we've got a great team, we've got a great culture, and everybody's bought in, and yeah, I mean, we just got guys that can go, and I'm so proud to be at BYU, and it's been great.
What's it like to have LJ Martin as your backfield partner for your freshman year?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Obviously, a veteran. I saw him walking out there at the end, and I was, I want him to come back. But yeah, I mean, he's just another eyes in the backfield, and just having him, and yeah, sometimes he'll alert me on some pressures, and so it's just been great having him.
How good is it for you to get another shot at Texas Tech? It was not your best game of the year, probably your worst game of the year, but are you eager to try it again against those guys?
Yeah, you always want to kind of get your quote-unquote get back, but yeah, we're just going to focus on practice, and we're just going to try and play our game.
Bear, obviously today and the first time around with Texas Tech, a couple other games this season, you guys have had slow starts, gotten in early holes. What do you think you can do differently to kind of reverse that trend, especially going into this next game where there's such big stakes at hand?
Yeah, we just got to start faster.
How did the shoulder feel? You seem to be slinging around today.
Yeah, shoulder's good.
I don't know if you saw, there was a sign from a fan in the game. As a little kid, he said that you were his twin. What's it like to kind of have these kids who look up to you as their kind of athletic hero?
Yeah, he did look like me. So
So
that was a pretty reasonable poster. So yeah, but I did see it. Yeah, that was cool, and man, it means a lot, and it's kind of just in the back of your head, like you're playing for something bigger than just yourself.
Is that why you put the Y up, because you saw the post?
I did see. Yeah, it was a 2 minute, and yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything, but I don't know. I just did it, whatever. So, yeah.
All right. When you talk about playing for something bigger, is that part of being at BYU, in your opinion, like this experience so far? What does that mean to you?
Of course, yeah. I mean, Coach Kalani's always harping on, you know, you're not just playing for yourself. I mean, that's the mission statement at BYU is service to others and you know, family and just serving others. And when we do True Blue Heroes on Wednesday and et cetera, that's just what BYU is, and that's the culture. And again, I'm so proud to be here.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Bear. Thanks, Bear. Walker's good at interception.
Yeah, they just ran Philly. That's like the reverse pass, and I took a little angle at the quarterback or at the receiver for a second, and then that was just a feel thing. You know, I feel like that's just years growing up playing football. I kind of just felt that it was coming, the pass was coming, and then I just jumped it. I wish I stayed up. You know, I'll be a better athlete next time. Stay up.
Evan, what was said in the huddle after that 14-0 deficit? Did you guys just make a resolution to shut them down the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we weren't really worried. I know we trust in our defense a lot, and the coaches, the game plan, all the scheme, all the little things. So I feel like even when we went down, we've been down before, so it wasn't like something we're not used to. I mean, I wish we weren't used to it, but it was something we knew we could come back to from and just make plays and then just get the offense good field position and go score and keep them out the end zone.
Even though the offense ultimately didn't get points off of your interception, do you feel like it kind of flipped the switch anyway in terms of momentum? Because second quarter, first quarter they gained 142 yards, scored twice. Second quarter they had 16 total yards.
Yeah. I don't really feel like it was it lit a fire under us. I feel like we already had that. It's just, I don't know. We just came out and just made plays, whether I was the one to make it, whether it was a sack. I don't really think that would have mattered. It was just we were ready to go out there and just show them what our defense is about.
Evan, several significant parts of this defense receiving senior blankets. What are your thoughts on the senior class, and which one of those guys maybe impact you the most?
Yeah, I mean, I have a close relationship with every one of those senior guys. Those guys have really just, taught us a lot. They've been great mentors, captains, all those things. Everything they brought to this team, we're going to carry it on to the next years and just continue to get better. I feel like a senior I've been close to, there's two I said, actually, I really can't name one. There's a couple that come to mind, but Jaden Dunlap, Morey, those guys are in my room. So, both those guys, we know that they have the talent to go out there and play. So it's just, sad to see them go, but, it's a good thing we got more games coming, so we get to play those with them, and then, yeah.
Evan, what are your thoughts on getting another shot at Texas Tech? And win or lose, is this a playoff team?
Yes, I'm excited. Get to go out there and, kind of get that rematch that we wanted, so go out there and make plays. I feel like we're definitely going to come out with a little more feel. I'm excited, though. I'm just grateful, that we get to be in this opportunity to have this chance. So I feel like we just got to make the best out of it and go make plays, and then we'll see how the game goes.
Evan, you've seen this program every step of the way in the Big 12. Like, what do you attribute as the biggest reason why you guys are now one game away from winning a Big 12 title after starting off where it was tough times early on in this league?
Yeah, I would just say our culture, I feel like over the last 2 years, people have really bought into the culture and bought into what we want to do and what we need to do to get there. That's been the main thing for us. People just we all want to win. Everyone wants to win, and you can see that in the way we practice now and the way we lift and all those little things. So I feel like just our culture has really helped us succeed, and I feel like you can definitely expect to see that in the future too.
What's the strength of this defense heading into the postseason, you think?
Everything. I feel like we have a great front. We have a great secondary. Our backers are tough. The ends are getting home. So I feel like, we have just a great defense that I can trust anybody who's on the field.
Evan, the first two drives for UCF resulted in touchdowns. What was the difference between those, the first quarter and the rest of the game for you?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I really don't.
Was there anything you saw that you didn't expect?
No.
Just execution.
Execute.
Why, in your opinion, should Kalani be, a candidate for Coach of the Year?
Is the sky blue? I said this once. I gotta say it again. Yes, yes, yes. The best coach in the nation. That's all I gotta say.
Evan, you talked about culture. What is that culture to you, the culture of the team?
You know, just doing the little things, you know, whether that's day before the game, showing up to team unity, you know, going out to dinner with your position groups, all those little things that are going to help you become a championship team, you know. There's a lot of teams, you know, who may not be doing that, and you can kind of see that in the record, you know. But when you come into our locker room, our facilities, you'll see that culture just the little things, the aspects, you know, whether that's throwing tape in the garbage, keeping the locker room clean, all that little stuff. It plays into account. So I feel like we've really bought in that and really trusted the process with the little things, and that's helped us succeed on the bigger stages.
How big is Gennaro good?
Last question.
How big is Gennaro good for Benny, your development, your time here at BYU?
I mean, he's everything in my development, you know. I always say this, but for him to trust me to come out here and no offers and just trusting the young freshman from Monterey, I mean, and develop him and then, you know, kind of get to where I'm at now, it's been everything, so.
All right, thanks, Evan.
LJ, you guys fell in another 14-0 hole, but is it that same confidence in the offense that you were going to eventually get it going and get that lead?
Yeah, we had a couple hiccups that first drive, and then we got to go on that second drive, so we weren't too worried. I mean, we knew the defense was going to pick it up, and they were going to ball out, and, I mean, they did. They got us good field position, and we were able to score.
LJ, what led to you wanting to be honored tonight for Senior Day?
Yeah, just the feedback I've gotten, you know, it was just suggested, so.
Feedback from like NFL scouts or coaches?
From coaches and stuff, so,
coaches?
yeah.
Jack, could you imagine a better senior game? I think you had 2.5 tackles for loss, a sack, a forced fumble.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. It was a great game for the offense, defense, and special teams. It was a great team win, and I think we all did our job, and we got the outcome that we wanted.
Jack, what does it mean to be able to play in a Big 12 championship game?
I mean, that's a goal for all of us here, right? So it's a huge honor and a blessing for us. We're excited for it and ready to prep for it.
LJ, did you think this was a Big 12 championship team at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had that confidence. I believed in the guys from the very beginning. I mean, I wouldn't be out there if I didn't.
LJ, you had a good run game this game, but when it comes to the Texas Tech defensive line, how are you going to face them in the Big 12 championship? What are you going to do to prepare for that?
Probably just watch film and see how they play the run.
Jack, how big of a deal was Schnepp's pick there? I mean, it didn't end up leading to points, but it felt like a lot kind of turned just defensively. You guys sort of came out with maybe a little bit bigger step.
Yeah, Schmev always makes big plays in big moments, so that was definitely a momentum shifter, and I think that was a great turn for our defense, knowing that if we just do our job, those plays are going to come to us, and we just have to execute when they're there.
What attributed the slow start for the defense, in your opinion?
I think just being excited and trying to make plays rather than letting the plays come to us. We were kind of doing too much outside of our job rather than just doing our jobs.
Is either one of you guys, is this a playoff team?
Say that again?
Is this a playoff team? Is playoff caliber?
I mean, we think so. We believed it from the beginning, so I think so.
Yeah, I believe so too. I mean, we just got to go out there and prove it, keep on proving it like we have been trying to, and yeah.
LJ, you've done it throughout your career, but particularly these last two games, you seem to be a lot better at the end of the game. Yeah, closing really strong. What do you attribute that to, being at your best at the end of the game?
Just going to the off-season workouts, so just working through it and just being prepared for these moments.
LJ, how big was it that Parker had the game that he had with Chase on the sideline?
Yeah, I mean, it was really big for us, to get other people involved in the passing game, and for him to go off like he did, I mean, it was really nice.
Jack, what lessons were learned from that Texas Tech loss earlier this month, and since that game, you guys have had 3 double-digit wins since then? So what lessons were learned from that game?
If we want to beat a good team like that, we're really going to have to be precise and make as little mistakes as possible. I think we let some little things slip in that game, and those were ultimately what allowed them to get touchdowns, points. So we can't have those little mistakes. We just got to be on our A game. We got to come prepared, and I think that'll give us our best opportunity.
Any other questions for these two?
LJ, you had over 1,100 rushing yards this season. Is that something that you pay attention to, or are you just focused on the wins and losses?
I'm more focused on wins and losses. I mean, I just want to make the most I can with my opportunities that I'm given, and I'm just glad with that being done, and I think it's just a cool stat for the O-line, you know, just to, you know, show that they were moving guys, getting the job done. So yeah.
Jack, your last home game here at BYU, what's this experience? I mean, I don't know if you ever envisioned being at BYU, but now that it's come to an end, the regular season portion, just what has it meant to you?
Yeah, it's meant everything. I wish I could have been here for 4 years. Just the guys that the coaches bring in, the coaches, everyone around us, the people I've met, it's been awesome. Definitely an emotional one being my last one in here, but I'm thankful for every moment I've had and the brotherhood and the bonds that I've built here at BYU.
Might not be the last one.
I hope not.
Last regular season.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, any other questions for
LJ,
these
just
guys?
how excited are you from an offensive perspective to get another crack at Texas Tech after going down there and going back to Texas, getting another shot at them?
We're pretty excited. I mean, we felt like it wasn't our best showing, so to be able to go back out there and try to compete again and do our best, we feel like, yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity, and we need to go out there and be prepared.
All right, thank you.